Hi, I'm Andy. The good news is if you made it this far in Titan mode, you have what it takes to make it all the way. The bad news is you searched for a walkthrough for this section, so you must be having trouble and may be contemplating giving up. Let's fix that right now. When trying to solve a problem, first thing I like to do is wrap my mind around the entire problem first and then break it down to smaller pieces and then solve that one at a time. We need to see how to best use our available tools. As far as our tools go, let's talk about gear. For this strategy, the most important part is the head of your Rayleigh at level 3, so you can use the Gorgon Blast. Then I probably recommend having the Barbarian Hammer at level 2, but this could also be avoided if you want to use the Titan ability, because it'll increase your hammer attack, but that's optional. Also, your blades will probably be a level 4, maybe 5 by now. As you'll see, I'll upgrade mine to level 5 during this encounter. All that being said, I want to emphasize that gear is nice, but another option is to improve your skill against the different enemies you'll face here, and you can still win even with underpowered gear. When trying to do this, focus on one enemy at a time and noting the details of their movement, their attack, and their defense. Things like how aggressive do they pursue you? Does your attack stagger them? Which attacks of yours stagger them? Can you toss them? Can you get them airborne, throw them into other enemies? Things like that will help you a lot. The level 3 head of your Rayleigh ability will make this fight shorter, but you won't have enough magic to hide behind it without the skill to win in the first place. You also need conventional combat skill to fall back on if you get further into this encounter, but you don't execute one or more magic attacks and you waste magic energy. We'll see that happen to me in this video. This section contains 7 waves that you'll need to defeat to advance. However, it's not as bad as it sounds. It's more like 4 waves, plus you'll have some available life and magic chests to refill. So now that we've wrapped our mind around this entire encounter, let's simplify it. This encounter is more like 4 unique waves with 3 easier fodder waves interspersed. The 3 fodder waves are easy, and I would classify 2 of the unique waves as low challenge as well. That leaves 2 waves that are going to be pain points, and this is where your new knowledge and determination will come in. So let's get started. So here we are, we got our hammer, we're going to work. I'm sure you've been down this hallway about 50 times by now if you're looking up this video. And here we go with our head of your Rayleigh. We're just going to run past everybody. We're going to get that Gorgon Blast, hold L2, tap circle right about now. Switch back to hammer, hit the triangle button, go to just smash them. Now, sometimes you only be able to completely destroy one of the big dudes, so you'll just have to beat them straight up. And so that's okay, because you'll have to do it with one anyway, because there's 3 of them. So if you're comfortable doing it with 1, 2 isn't that hard. I mean, because these guys are slow, they're easy to avoid, you got plenty of space to move around. The Fates Guardians, I think they're called. The other dudes with the jumping blue sword attack, like right there, those guys will pursue you if you just run around. I just got hit by one, but if you just run around without hitting anything at your normal speed, they won't hit you. So you don't, if you're not comfortable where you are, just move around, let them jump, swing, you'll be okay. Now, one thing is, they can interrupt your hammer attack. So like you can hit them square and stagger them, but if they are jumping already, it's safer just to hit L1, cancel the hammer attack, and get that parry going. See, like right there, just run away from them. Now, when the big dudes are alive in this wave, you can use the Guardians to launch them, but that's kind of risky. Now, here's a fodder wave. You got Fate Sentries, Fate's Guardians. Really, the only pain point here is, are you going to get bumped into a corner, and then they each have different attack tempos. So, like, one will attack, then the next will attack, and it's hard to time the L1 parry. So right there, you just hold, play it safe, hold, but when you get a chance to tap L1 to time it, then you can get that parry, clear them out. There you go, 2 waves down. Next wave, coming up on all those, the Gorgons, the Sirens. Now here's one, you don't have to spend that Gorgon Blast there. You can, I just did it to save time really. And this is the L1 triangle attack with the hammer. It's just because you can. You can also smash him with the hammer right here, but it's really just, I'm just really just biding time here. It doesn't do very much damage, so. Yeah, there, if you get hit with a stone, you better wiggle the stick to get out of it, or you're going to be dead right there. Now the sirens, you can parry that the throw attack there, but they also do this thing where they'll dance around and they'll summon electricity to come up under you. So that, if you see that, you can't stay in one place. You got to move. Otherwise, you're just going to bait these Gorgons into flashing, and then just parrying that, hitting the right button, and then just going to work with the hammer, smashing. Like I said, this wave can drag on some. That's why I used that Head of Eurelia attack at the beginning. Here's that electric ground attack I was talking about. But since I moved around, the siren broke out of it. You see, the Gorgons are pretty vulnerable to that parry attack that you can do. So it's nice to be able to clear them out, create some space, so that way you can have more time to react to their quick twitch attacks like that. There you go, just finish them up. Nope, not finished yet. We got another one. Yeah, right here, we're just going to play it safe. Take care of her. Get to the next wave. See here, when you got these, you just run into them, parry it. You have a real good parry window there, pretty easy. And then anything in range of that's going to get turned to stone. And right there, I took the magic. And then you'll see you got another magic chest right here. Here we go. See, this fodder wave's a little bit different. It's just the Fate's Guardians. So they all have that same jumping blue tempo. So you don't got to worry about those other enemies, the sentries, who are weaker, but they have a different attack pattern, and that that can cause a difficulty right there. So here, everybody's the same. You just got to play it safe, hold L1, and then tap L1 when you get the right timing, and then just go to work with the hammer. As you can see, so far, we're not using the Blades of Chaos very much, are we? We're just going to work. This is the level 2 hammer. Now, right here, I have a save point right before this where I had the level 3 hammer, just because I love the hammer. I know it's not like the best, most efficient choice or whatever, because if you activate your Titan ability, clicking L3 and R3, that boosts the hammer attack one level. So if you have level 2, it becomes level 3. And I really should use that. It's one of those things where I keep hold of that ability just to play it safe. Like, what if I need it just for defense? So here we go. Here's the first really hard pain point. I'm gathering myself right here, remembering what's to come. Sorry, I had the slides at the beginning with the names of the enemies here. I'm just not remembering them here. So right there's a good Eurelia blast. So I got at least one of the big dudes down, and then one of the dancers, the pole dancers, we'll call them. I mean, this is a pretty good combination they designed right here to really test you. Because there's just a lot going on, a lot to keep track of. And here we go. I'm just going to get my blades up, or Athena's blades, I'm sorry, to level 5. And now I like that Tartarus Rage, the L1 plus triangle attack. I like using that. So that's a real satisfying, kind of like how the hammer smash is pretty satisfying. So is that. They were just scrolling through everything. So these big dudes they got these slow but damaging attacks. And I go through that Gorgon Blast just to play it safe. That wasn't a really effective one because I only got one guy there. I didn't get any of the pole dancers. So, I really would have liked to have done better with that magic energy right there. But that's kind of what I was referring to in the beginning. I didn't get what I wanted, but, we just got to push on. Because at the end of the day, I want to have the skill to be able to beat these dudes straight up without the magic. And so when you have that confidence, then it's just a matter of, and here we go. I really could have, I could have been able to get that big dude, but I didn't get that other pole dancer in the blast, so he would have been able to damage me way too much. So, right there I got lucky I didn't take damage, but, name of the game right there. Nice roll away, avoided that hit. So still doing pretty good on life. Right here, I'm just annoyed, you know, I didn't make the best use of my magic. Now I'm in a part, I really don't want to be in this spot because I didn't account for that guy behind me. I didn't have it memorized how many I was going to face. So I really, I don't want one on each side. I want to keep them, And that attack, that's right here, when you get in close like that, these guys can be real dangerous. Yeah, you see I'm losing life here, getting a little frustrated. Just backing up, hoping I can get one of these guys down. There we go, because now when there's only one of them, now there's 0, and that feels a lot better. Now we're just going to take our time, and I still get hit, Like, it's not perfect. We're just going to make mistakes, happy little accidents here, but we're just going to keep pushing through. When you get down to this point, it's real nice. You got these barriers, just use them and play it safe, take it easy, because you're about to finish one of the 2 really only challenging parts of this little endurance test right here. It's a test of your mental fortitude as much as the execution of the attacks. Here I go. I got sloppy. That's kind of unacceptable. One enemy left, and I'm getting hit by that attack. There's really no reason for that. This wave, I lost at least half a life bar on this wave, so not real great. But fortunately, I got the magic chest right here I'm going to take to get me in good position, and then I got the life chest. But from here, I'm thinking, yeah, that didn't go how I wanted, but I just got one more fodder wave, and then one more challenging wave, and we're done. Plus, I got one more, I got a chest refill at the end. So here we go. We're just going to try not to make a mistake here and take care of this fodder wave. See, and this fodder wave is like the first one where it's mixed with the guardians and the sentries that can throw you off of the different attacks. And then we're going to take advantage of that Titan mode launch damage, where if you throw an enemy into another, you get that 500% bonus. So we always want to be looking for that. Yeah, I would like to use it more during this encounter, but it's risky timing that circle button when you have so many enemies on screen. Now here we go. Here's the last one. This is where your palms are going to be sweaty if you don't make it here all that often. Because we got Cyclops dropping in. I think we got 3 of them. And that's where we're going to want to get money shots with our Gorgon Blast if we're using that strategy. Here, definitely see, I got 2 of them with that launch damage. Throwing that tiny enemy into him, you get that 500%. There, kind of missed. And then, the L1 ain't going to do anything against that Titan, the Cyclops smash. There we go, 1 down. We're just going right back into it. He just drops in, messes up my plan. But I turn on that the Titan mode for pure defense. You take a much less damage. And then here I'm kind of like, can I make it to the life chest, But I'm trying to just keep my head about me. Try not to panic because I still got a Cyclops. How long is that barrier going to hold up? Do I have time to get the chest? All these things are going through your head. But, just keep your cool. There we go. There's the head of your rally, took care of that last Cyclops. Now it's just don't make any dumb mistakes with the fodder enemies while your health bar is at 25%. That's, and then we're all done. We can move on. Got a nice save point right here. We got a magic chest. There we go. I'm just taking my. They're back there taunting me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. Get my chest, and then I can relax. Feel good about myself. I just finished it, so yeah, that's all there is to it right here. So I hope this helped you out. Hope this gets you through. Let me know if it did. Good luck, because it's easy from here on out. Clothos and Zeus, nothing compared to what this and Theseus, compared to what you've already been through. Man, you can do it. Absolutely. So, yeah, I wish you all luck.